and we have researched company. Research in this area will allow you to form your soldiers into companies, turning them into greater threats in the manner set forth in Themisto's Manual of Infantry Tactics and Customs. Awesome. I do not use infantry, I use cavalry, but whatever. It's the thought that counts, right? Should I go for heavy armor? Is it time to get the plate? Is it time to get the plate and the tower shield and the funsies? I think it's time to get the plate and the armor and the funsies. And a caravan from Mort has been destroyed by the Lord of the Flame of monsters and ruffians, and Mort is under attack. Oh no, not Mort. How is he ever going to survive being under attack? Probably by killing all of his opponents. That's my guess. Lancers, I'm gonna try having you going for the air trails and having my heavier cavalry go for the elemental. That was an interesting path you decided to take in order to get to that. You can just pass. Elite cavalry. You should be able to do some damage to this. Indeed you are. As should the bathrobe maidens. They have now killed it, and this should be it for this battle. And we're under attack again by an Ignis and some Trills. Well, okay. Saves me the time of having to attack all of you. The static blasting is starting to get a bit annoying, but I can live with it. Since we're kind of owning out here. And eventually we're going to have this area cleaned from miscreants and all other manners of monsters, which will cleanse the land of the thing that it's in need of being cleansed from, and then I will be able to settle it. You should be going up here. You should keep cleaning out this stuff. And again, there's a reason I don't use auto-resolve. Basically, I don't trust it. I've covered this in a previous video. So that is why we need to take a bit of time doing the battling. It's also fun to see why the cavalry doesn't want to charge straight forward, but instead go around, taking a much longer path than necessary. Oh, 1 damage away from killing it. That's a shame. I'm actually going to have my archers finish it off, I think. Oh, well, he got cast. I don't see it doing anything. The fuck did it do? Did you get... You got... Okay, Titan's Breath. A gust of wind blows on all enemy units back a tile, and unless they resist, knocks them prone. Oh, well, whatever. We're cavalry, we can't be knocked prone. And I was going to have my... Ah, whatever. I guess my archers don't get to do that right now. Leadership 3. Army Accuracy, that's a pretty good one. Army Initiative, even better. Apprentice Bruiser is not going to be... Yeah, Tactician. Army Initiative, definitely a thing I want. And you should now go attack this airfield army. They're going to static blast at us, doing tiny amounts of damage. And then we're gonna kill them. I don't think you're able to get over there, no. That's fine. Another day, another battle, another heap of experience for us. Hidden amongst the stones we find an Arctic wolf cloak. Do you have a cloak on you? I don't think... No, you do. You have the Darkling cloak dodge and allows you to cast blindness or defense and cold resistance. I think I want dodge actually. It seems more useful somehow. We have a crystal crag over here. I would love to have that because I don't have much in ways of crystal income currently. And we have a rock spider lair down here that I want to pilfer because there's loot to be pilfered there. You're gonna go over there apparently. You guys are gonna move over here. Anyone else need movement? You do. And you have moved, you have moved, you moved, you moved, you have moved, you have moved, and you have not. Where do I want you to move, though? That's a good question. That's actually a really good question. Destiny's Tier, the letter card. I might want to start doing some of these quests, like... Wait, do I have... Yes. Find location of dungeon wall. Okay, so I need to go over here to finish that quest. Let's do that. It's been a while since we did the quest. As you near the great structure, a massive demon appears. He looks upon you keenly and smiles. This place attracts fools, the unwary and the heroic. We shall find out which one you are. The demon closes his eyes and then asks a riddle. The maker sells it, the buyer uses it not, and the user does not know it is being used. What is it? The maker sells it, the buyer uses it not, and the user does not know it is being used. Sounds like a tomb to me, out of these three. The demon nods. Impressive. You have earned your reward. An enchanted sword for the for the wise sovereign. Cool. Drossblade. The spirit of an assassin demon is bound into the sword. These swords often appear faded and grey in the bright light, but gleam like silver in the darkness. That seems a bit odd. Like, if you were an assassin, I mean, sure, it's an assassin demon, so it doesn't need to be an assassin using the blade, but I imagine it's... I'm actually gonna check that, because being in the dark... Yeah, ignoring defenses... This seems like an assassin weapon. Why would you want an assassin weapon that glows in the dark? That seems kind of counterintuitive, doesn't it? I do believe, however, that I want Susan to have that blade, because it's basically an upgraded Shadow Broadsword, is what it is, and level 18 to use, so you've got a bit to go, Susan, but eventually you've got a good blade to use for yourself. But that was nice. I did the riddle. I did it. I'm awesome. Okay. What else do we have? We have a mason done in Gat, which means that Gat is now going to build a mill. What do we have here? Lady Skulla's army is down here for some reason. What are you doing down there? It's my territory. You should have a bell tower. You should have a study. And you have built your castle, meaning that we have very little left to do over here. How much production am I losing from unrest? About 7. Alright, slave pen. Definitely slave pen. I don't care if it's very little that I'm losing from it. I hate losing production to unrest, so slave pen. I don't care if it's my own people, I'm slave penning them. That's all there is to it. Alright, everyone has moved. I'm going to cancel your movement because I want to control that stuff myself. And we're gonna end the turn. Alright. Next turn is up and running, and we are going to go down to a dragon statue. The cranks around you give way to a flat, open steppe. A strange quiet surrounds this place, the sanctity of old gods and ancient rituals. The statue of a dragon towers over you. It is, you sense, immeasurably ancient, and yet it shows no signs of damage or wear. Placed in the statue's hand is a massive gemstone, a jewel whose color shifts and changes like a thing alive as you approach. In its facets you glimpse the reflection of the creatures of Elemental. Some are majestic and beautiful, others are monstrous and terrifying. You reach for the gem, and the instant your fingers touch it, the statue speaks. I am Hengam, one of 3 guardians, those who guard the scepter of domination, that which commands obedience from all living things. Do you dare quest for such power? I'm too busy for this right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that just yet. I don't have the army required. I might have. I believe I have covered this before. I am not 100% sure of how strong my army is at any given time in this game, but I would like to be a little bit stronger before I attempt that. But at least we have the quest now, and it's within our territory, so there's that. As for what I should be doing with this army, though, I am completely unsure. We've cleared out most of everything in our immediate vicinity. I'm tempted. I'm sorely tempted to go down there and finish this. I'm gonna move my army down there and we'll see what happens. You guys are gonna move over here. You guys are going to wait there for a turn. You guys are going down to here eventually. There we go. Mort, you are going to go over here. Searching the area, we find a valuable item, a pike, a deadly weapon for hunting or war. And it has decent stats. It's immune to counterattacks. It ignores 66% of the victim's defenses. It's two-handed. It's a decent weapon. I'm still gonna keep using my guillotine axe, but it is a decent weapon. Earth Elemental Army, Howling Chasm. You can build a monument here. Tap the air power of the location. Alright. That is a dragon lair. These crags, the spines of the earth, are home to ancient creatures. The air echoes with their voices and the land resonates with the power of massive scaled claws on stone. Dragon will return to this place as they have for centuries. If you build a camp here, you may be able to recruit them to your cause. That is something I would like to do eventually. Right now, however... Oh, hello. There's the dragon itself. Storm Dragon. It can be kinda painful trying to deal with that, but we are going to have to deal with that in order to cleanse this land. Hopefully I will be able to do that without too many complications. Krull is going to build a mason, and a mason in Zafara has been built, meaning you should be building a mill. And I'm not gonna rush by that. I wish to save my coins for something a bit more useful currently. What else do we have? You have nothing to build, you have nothing to build, and you have nothing to build. Did everyone move? No. You have not moved yet, so go do that. You have not moved yet, so you can do that as well. you have moved. Alright, that's it for that turn. Mort's army is under attack by Ophidians. Finally I get my revenge on you bastards for destroying Stoelit. You are so dead. I am so going to enjoy this. Only 18 damage on a critical? Really? That's 42 damage on a regular hit. Come on, game. Come on. Get some crystals out of it. You're attacked again by some air shrills. Sure, whatever. We are more than capable of dealing with a few air shrills. Definitely more than capable. We had some humble beginnings where we weren't even really equipped to deal with spiders. At least not the largest kind of them. But now, I think we might be able to take on a dragon without too much problems. I would love to have like heavy armor before I do that though, but I think we could possibly do it right now. More shrills, really? Every shrill in the galaxy has congregated together in order to attack me. Because they don't like me being here for some reason. Oh well, like I said, it's good experience, and them attacking me means that I don't have to spend the movement attacking them, so it's a time saver, really. It's definitely a time saver. Alright, that's done, and final air shrill. Down you go. Again, we're under attack. Earth elementals, some crag spawns, some earth shrills, whatever. Whatever. There's really only one thing in this area that sort of scares me, and that's the dragon. Everything else is just, whatever. We can do this. Apparently Mort is not able to do a lot of damage, but then again he's a general and he's here for his abilities and his spells more than he's here for raw damage. He's also here for the level up that he gets from all of the experience, which is a nice amount at this point. Alright, let's see if we can end this. Very nice. 16 gilder. Merchant 2, 3 gilder per turn, more experience, initiative, spell resistance, army initiative, go. I will always take army initiative over everything else, because army initiative is a great thing to have. And we are going to have a tax office in Scroat. Because Scroat is behind on its taxes, and we need to do something about that. Air shrills, I have killed so many of your kind already. Why can't you just go extinct? I would be very happy if you went extinct. That is what I will be doing. You should just pass, and let's just do this. You attack that one. And you attack that one. Taking the long way around, of course, because that is how real tacticians do it. Hidden amongst the stones, you find an item, another Icevarg cloak, and then we're gonna attack some more air shrills. Shrills all over the place. So many shrills. So many shrills. So we'll see what we can do about exterminating a few more of them. Getting a few steps closer to claiming this as land of our own. I probably should just be auto-resolving these shrill battles, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should probably be doing that. What do we have here? Some pioneers. Okay. Not sure what you're doing. Within the spider's cave you find an item. Tandis versus Talax. A slim volume, one of the last books of Esmir's Decalan, I don't know. Drawn from the creed of the valorous and elsewhere, containing solely lethal combat techniques. Is that another experience thing? No, it's a crit chance thing. That one is going to Susan, I would say. You're gonna settle. Helut. No, not really. You are going to be renamed into... This was where we recruited Bud, so you're going to be Flamedos. And you guys, we could settle a intermediary city over here, so just settle on the spot. That'll be fine. And I'm running out of names for cities. That's a shame. I believe I'm down to counterweight continent names now. So, summed in. Shame we don't have any gold over here, otherwise it would make sense to have the counterweight continent names over here. I don't know what I just did, I hope it wasn't anything dumb. No, alright, there we go. Done! Now then, you are moving towards our final destination down here. Got the green people. Let's see, anyone else in need of movement? You and you. I wish I could give my pioneers horses, but unfortunately I'm pretty sure I can't. Actually, let me test that. Pioneer, design, wait, no, done. Pioneer, no, nope, not allowed. Don't have pioneers in the list, they have to be unmounted for some stupid reason. Oh, hello, Storm Dragon. I didn't see you there. You might want to attack Mort. That'll be fun, if that happens. And it did happen. We're both counted as deadly. This'll be interesting. Dragons have fear. Ow. Okay, that wasn't too bad. All enemies are stunned for 3 actions unless they resist, which is what just happened there. Meaning I've lost my charge ability because that happens on the first turn, and it's also why the dragon was able to prepare and cast a spell in the same amount of time it took for us to not be stunned anymore. we'll see what we can do about this. I'm pretty sure I should probably giant form some. I can only giant form myself. Let's not do that then. Let's go to spells. Stone skin, diamond skin. Blindness. I might just want to blind you. Dragons also have a high magic resistance, so yeah. And I'm pretty sure they have AoE capabilities like this. And it hurts. It hurts so bad. I don't think we can do this, actually. Ow. I'm pretty sure that attack has a cooldown, but still. They do also have a special ability that allows them to do their damage to each and every member of a group, which is why it does so ridiculously much damage to us. It's basically, when you're fighting a regular unit, they do their damage, right? And if it's enough, one of the people in the unit is killed. This guy does the same amount of damage to each and every one of the units. So if you have, like, these guys are 5 units, he does his damage times 5 to them. It's painful. It's really painful. I do have archers that are not even doing damage to me. Oh, ow. You know what? Diamond skin yourself. I think Mort is going to need to be the hero here. We are not afraid anymore, which is good. But the dragon is still doing a lot of damage to us. Alright, Mort. Time for you to get up there. And I suppose we can summon an Earth Elemental, even though it takes 2 turns. Basically making it less useful that we cast Diamond Skin on ourselves unless it breathes fire on him, in which case it was really valuable. The bite is not doing as much damage, though. We're still gonna lose a few units. That is a thing that's happening. Okay, cast it there. There we go. Now we've got an Earth Elemental on the field. And I have to wait for the animation to be done before I can attack, which is kind of stupid. If by chance a game developer ever watches this video for whatever reason, it's really stupid to do that. Please don't. I did not think it could reach that far. Ow. 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 I do believe we have won this, though. Yeah. Mort even got the killing blow on it. Just riding in there, taking the final blow just because he can. We lost 2 Lancers and a unit of Asgardians, but in the end it was worth it because we killed a freaking Storm Dragon. Lethal, +2 to attack, plus 20%. Brute, Swordsman. Guess I'm gonna go with Potential. Give him even more stuff. We have a Water Shard, alright. We have a Bell Tower done in Ushistan. Next up for you will be the Town Hall. You have finished your construction. Guess we can do a Herbalist for some more mana. It's not like I need the mana per turn, but I don't know, I might in the future. Death Shrine or Water Shrine? I'm thinking Death Shrine. We've got 2 of those to build here. Yeah, let's just do all of the shrines. Why not? Do all of the shrines, Ankh-Morpork. It'll be fine. You're done with your everything. Unless I have something new, and I don't. Yithran, you're done with your thing. Slave pen. Ugh, that's a bit too much for me to rush. Unfortunately, otherwise I would totally have rushed that particular construction. And you are going into the Wormburg. The dragon dies. Excellent. Now we can find an item. Amulet of Strength. What use are training yards or captains when the spirit of elemental will reach out and command the best from any soldier? Queen Persephone. It gives carry capacity. Right, I already had one of those. I am beyond needing to use them. We have another thing here that I want to pilfer. And you guys... I'm just gonna keep you over here for now. Actually, no, I need you to move up and meet with Susan and the people. Lithsera is over there. We're gonna move in here and... making a Varg rider. You have one settlement, you have next to no income, no population, your power rating is abysmal, and you have very little stuff in the ways of stuff. You know what? I'm feeling like I want to take as much from you as I can get, so I am going to see if I can make a worthwhile proposition here in terms of getting your research from you, good sir. Like so. I agree. There we go. Now I declare war. Yep. I'm that douchebag. I will happily do shit like that to the AI to get as much out of them as possible, because fuck the AI, right? Slay all the monsters within the wasteland. We have Mort doing that right as I speak. So that quest is getting close to being done. Bud's army, you should cancel your movement, and oh yeah. Yeah, I have the thing. I should train a company of misfortunes. 182 metal per. Yeah, I'm gonna need to increase my metal production again, I think.